Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. Today is the 17th of March 2021 and Games Workshop have just put a new article on the Warhammer community page about a new set of limited edition Black Library books. I don't normally cover releases from Black Library, especially the incredibly limited editions which tend to sell out within seconds and leave many people disappointed because they couldn't get hold of one. But the reason I'm doing this video is because one of the releases relates to Warhammer Quest Cursed City, which, as many of you will know, is a game that I am very much looking forward to. So of course, the release in question is Cursed City by C.L. Werner. I have talked about this book in previous videos, and now we have a little bit more solid information regarding a limited edition release of that book, which also perhaps gives us an insight into when we can expect the actual board game to go up for pre-order. So first I'm going to read the information from the Warhammer community page, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about when we might expect to see this game hitting stores. The website reads, "You can explore the story behind the new dungeon exploring, vampire killing cooperative board game Warhammer Quest Cursed City in a new novel. The gorgeous special edition is the ideal way to explore the lore of the city of Ulfenkhan. A group of unlikely heroes hunt vampires in the nightmare streets of the city in this tie-in that shows you what life is like under the blood-soaked rule of the tyrannical vampire Radukar the Wolf. As well as the full tale, this edition includes an additional short story, an introduction, and an exclusive character card allowing you to use one of the heroes of the novel in your games of Warhammer Quest Cursed City. The book has a laser-cut design on the cover, which echoes the special edition of the Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress novel, and the inside cover is lined with a velvet effect material for a sumptuous deluxe feel. Each of the 1,250 copies is signed by author C.L. Werner, and it'll be coming your way at the same time as the boxed game." So there's a few things to unpack from that small amount of text there. First of all, I made a prediction a little while ago that this book would be going up for pre-order at the same time as the box game, and we can now see that that has been confirmed. Second, I thought the book was going to serve as a prequel to the board game itself, but it sounds more like it's going to recount the adventure of the heroes from the boxed game. And finally, we can see that there is going to be an exclusive character card, which I have mentioned before, and that character card will allow you to play as one of the heroes from the novel. I'm still wondering if they're playing a little bit fast and loose with that term heroes, and the character in question is the Rat Prince, which they showcased recently and which I did a video on the other week. Regardless, it's a little bit unnerving that the way they express the inclusion of this character card does make it sound a little bit like this is a character that is exclusive to this limited edition book, which is limited to just 1,250 copies and will sell out incredibly quickly. To reiterate, when they are explaining what this book contains, it says, "As well as the full tale, this edition includes an additional short story, an introduction, and an exclusive character card allowing you to use one of the heroes of the novel in your games of Warhammer Quest Cursed City." Now that is a little bit ambiguous. It could be read that when they release the regular paperback version of this book, the character card will also be included, and that character is exclusive to the book, not the edition of the book. But I just have this feeling that this particular character card is going to be exclusive to this limited edition. And that is something to watch out for, something that might catch people off guard. If I can get a confirmation on that, I will share it in another video. It's a little bit up in the air at the moment, but I think the way it is worded is enough of a potential risk of people missing out that it is worth mentioning and worth people being on their toes for. I'm certainly not trying to generate panic. I just want to make sure that if that is the case, I have mentioned it here. But with that discussed, there's one last thing to cover, and that is when we can expect this book and the associated board game to go up for pre-order. They have specified they will be going up for pre-order at the same time. And can we narrow it down? We still don't have a specific date. And interestingly, of all of the books that they showcase in this particular article, Cursed City is the only one where they do not give a specific release date, which seems to suggest that they may still not know exactly when this is coming out. They are still trying to get their ducks in a row behind the scenes. But that aside, they do seem to have discussed these books in date order. The first book in the article is Ravener Returned by Dan Abnett, and that's going up for pre-order this Saturday, the 20th of March. The second product is the Sisters of Battle collection by James Swallow, and they have specified that limited edition is going to be up for pre-order in April. The third book they talk about is Cursed City, where any mention of a date is conspicuously absent. And then the fourth book they talk about is Ghazghkull Thraka, Prophet of the Wa by Nate Crowley, which they say is going up for pre-order in May. That would seem to suggest to me that we can expect Cursed City, the game and the book, to be going up for pre-order either in April or early May. Certainly further in the future than I was expecting, certainly further in the future than I think all of the teases from Games Workshop have initially led me to believe. But there we go. In the grand tradition of Warhammer Quest Cursed City, we perhaps know a little bit more, think we know a little bit more, but perhaps know a little bit less. And many things are still up in the air, shrouded in mystery. But hopefully, somebody has found this video useful. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please consider pressing the like button. If you have really enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I will see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.